needs. Well, Kenya will have to invest much more money in the eradication of the tsetse fly and associated diseases if gains made in the sector are to be consolidated and advanced. The parastatal charged with eradication of the menace, that is the Kenya Tsetse and Trypanosomiasis Eradication Council, or KENTTEC, now says the 400 million shillings allocated to the agency is barely enough to meet their needs currently.
Transmitted trypanosomiasis or nagana is one of the most pervasive and severe constraints to agricultural development in sub-humid and humid zones. Research indicates that trypanosomiasis had a direct impact on livestock production and social welfare. Tsetse fly transmit the devastating disease known as sleeping sickness in humans and nagana in livestock, which attacks the blood and nervous system of its victims.
Last financial year, we were given 300 development and 77 million recurrent.
According to KENTTEC, the body mandated with eradication of tsetse flies in Kenya, tsetse eradication cannot happen on its own. It must be driven by deliberate government efforts. KENTTEC now insists that government has to do more and increase funding for the organization if it wants to increase productivity in all parts of the country.
To do a lot of coordination of this institution because it is a cross-cutting. It plays a very vital role because it plays an element of human health, livestock or animal health. It plays an element of economical and tourism, which is really very critical in terms of contributing in the economy of this country.
So far, the tsetse fly menace has cost the economy billions of shillings, especially in tourism, since it is prevalent in game reserves and national parks, affecting the population of wild animals. But cash constraints have affected KENTTEC service delivery and had delayed in hiring zoologists and other staff.
I want to tell you that it is not cheap to eradicate tsetse flies. To free Meru conservation an area alone, you will need not less than 500 million Kenya shillings.
Tsetse eradication is a deliberate effort whose gain outweigh the enormous input cost. Botswana and Namibia have already shown the continent a real focus model of a country without tsetse flies. Kenya is heading in the same direction, but must commit to eradicate tsetse flies for a healthy, wealthy population. Philip Keitan, KTN News.